Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope everything is fine with you. So today we're doing a little bit of a special one. We're gonna fly from probably Stockholm Arlanda Airport to somewhere. I'll let you decide where we'll fly. And we're gonna fly somewhere where it's not too far away. So I'm thinking like 2 to 3 hours maximum or something. And yeah, I'll let you decide where we should fly. I haven't really decided where to. I have some suggestions from people, so we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna wait a bit to see where we'll fly to. Meanwhile, we'll start the flight sim. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Showing store. And we'll start the game. There we go. Game is starting up. So yeah, I'm open to any suggestions where you would like me to fly. So feel free to write where we should fly to and from. Let's see, we're also gonna fly in VetSim. Looks like there isn't any controllers right now in VetSim. At least at Stockholm Arlanda, but yeah. Why did this one pop up again? There we go. Loading sim objects. So let me know if you have any idea where we should fly to. I know there's been lots of suggestions. One is Stockholm to Hamburg. Maybe we'll fly that route. Spotter EFHK, hello. I saw your message on TikTok a little bit late. Sorry about that. I was actually live streaming, filming planes, and then I saw the message afterwards when I get back home. Well, I was home, but back inside. Hope the VetSim went well. Would be cool to like join next time you are doing the VetSim ATC. That's really cool. How was it today on VetSim? JJ Sport, vad heter spelet? Det heter Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Spotter EFHK, I will ask if I can join again. Oh, okay, so nice. Because there is no tower right now. So how does it work? Like, do you have to sit for X amount of hours or so? And do you have any suggestion where we should fly? Spotter EFHK? So free flight, we're probably gonna fly the Scandinavian Airbus A320-200. But of course there are different alternatives. We can also maybe try to fly the A380. Thing is, I need to learn them a bit and I need to configure the controls, so therefore it's just easier to just go with this Scandinavian Airlines. So I think we'll probably do that for this time. Maybe we could fly the Boeing 777-300. That's also a nice one that I know how to fly and we don't need to configure so much. Yeah. Can you fly from EFHK to ESSR? Yes, I can. That's Helsinki, right? Or am I mistaken? Let's pick the balloon. Let's fly the balloon. That would be nice. EFHK. That's gotta be Helsinki, right? Yes, it is Helsinki. Let's see. Oh, they have tower there. Oh, I need to look at the charts and everything. I need to. Okay. Iberk, can you please fly from Berlin to Seoul? That's a nice route. It's a little bit too long to live stream and do it this time, but some other time, yes, for sure. But not. It's a little bit too long, but I can do that and then upload a video on TikTok. But I'm not gonna do it this time. So Iberk, no, not this time, but another time, because it's a little bit too long flight for now. But it's a good suggestion. EFHK, let me just think here. We're gonna go directly to EFHK. Vanta, Helsinki, that's a nice little short trip. We're gonna use the Scandinavian Airlines flight. We're gonna change the time to daytime, like 8 in the morning something. And we are going to have a look at that scene so we don't pick a gate where someone is standing. So we'll select the gate. I don't know. W Whiskey 35. Whiskey 35 seems good. We have the runway here and there and here. 2 parallels and 1 on the other side. Which one did I say now? 36? 35. 35. Whiskey 35. Whiskey 35, runway, let me think here. 35. There we go, gate Whiskey 35. Gonna start the flight. Saul, hello. Saul Maggie. Keflavik to anywhere in Europe. Oh, that would be a nice trip. Then I would like to use fly the Iceland Air. Spotter EFHK 2 to left is the best. Okay. I think 2 to the left. Okay. So like for departure. That would be a nice, really nice flight. Maybe we can do that. Do it after this Helsinki flight. We're gonna do one short flight from Stockholm to Helsinki. Aviation, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you here again. Hope everything is well with you. So the first flight is gonna be. Oh, did it hang up now or is it loading? It looks like it's loading, but sometimes. Let's see. So the first flight is going to be from Helsinki to Stockholm Arlanda Airport, and we're going to fly in VATSIM. Yes, it's coming. There we go. Good sim. Who's a good boy? Alright. Good flight sim. Okay. Ready to fly. Here's the plane. We got an Airbus A320-200. That's going to take us all the way from Helsinki to Stockholm. We're just here on a short visit. Now it's time to go back. Isn't that lovely? Alright. So, now what? We are going to first create a flight plan. We'll do this like this. New flight. We are gonna be the Scandinavian 551. What a surprise. Same flight always. Flight number. ESSA and no, actually wrong. EFHK. I'm also used to be flying from Stockholm Arlanda Airport, but now we're doing the opposite. And aircraft type, we have the Airbus A320-200. Where did you go? A320-200 there. Aviation, what do you think about SAS leaving the Star Alliance to SkyTeam? I don't really have so much opinion about it, but I don't know. I like the Star Alliance. I'm so used to it, so I guess that's mainly why. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's right, but yeah, it feels wrong. You know, it's always been the Star Alliance for Scandinavian Airlines, so... But... Oh well. I don't think of it that much, but it feels wrong. I'm sure it's fine, but yeah. So, where did you buy the plane? This is the Phoenix A320. So I bought it from Phoenix. Then you get the base package is the A320, and then you can download lots of liveries from different airlines for free. Well, after that, once you have bought the initial model, base model. So it costs around 60 euros or something like that. But you gotta have the Flight Simulator 2024 first. Alright, so let me think. We got the route here. You said 22L. Looks like the departing runway is 04 right. We can actually have a look at flight radar. And if we go to Helsinki, let's just see where they are departing right now, but this we cannot impact this so much. They are landing, coming in here. Actually, we can see this flight there. On this runway, which is runway 22L. Okay, so then they are departing 04 right, they said here. Where do we have a plane that has departed recently? Maybe here. Nope. It's gotta be some plane that has departed recently. Well, we will find on VATSIM. I think it's gonna be the 04 right, it looks like anyway. So we... Actually, let's just look at VATSIM. Why don't we look there? That's easier. So... Actually, we can click here, I think, on the 80s information. Hover over airport information, expect Allies approach runway 04 left, runway condition, blah blah blah. Departure information, runway 04 right. Alright, seems accurate. 04 right, we have the 04 right there, and we're gonna arrive under runway 01 left. Generate flight. So, aviation, what's your thought about Star Alliance and SkyTeam? Okay, here we have the route. We're gonna have the flight at 32,000 feet. We can close down the flight radar. Gonna move this one back here. And so we do now have the flight plan. Next thing, we're gonna open up the Volanta application, and we're gonna import it to the what's it called, VATSIM. So what we do here, we just click on add route, and then we import it from the sim brief. Very nice there, from Helsinki to Stockholm, and we're gonna do this, brief it, or well, report it to VATSIM. And what happens then is, this is really nice. Opens a window, and we can just basically just click the file plan, which will send the file plan to VATSIM. And that's done. Simple as that. Very neat. Good. Next thing, we're gonna connect to VATSIM. Actually, we're gonna do the overlay first for the VATSIM, so you can see how far it is and so. Yeah, in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 store, I wonder if the Phoenix is there. I think maybe it's not, it's separately, but I'm a bit unsure. So let's add the overlay for the, hang on, Atlanta. There we go. Alright, all good. Aviation, it feels it feels too strange, and some destinations don't have SAS anymore, like my country only flights Split, Dubrovnik, but Zagreb. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a bit stranger. Well, I guess it's gonna be changes again from some time. They do lots of changes with flights all the time, it feels like. So, consider Keflavik. It's a fun airport with different weather conditions. Yeah, it's. I might do this after this stream. No, not after the stream, but after this flight. Keflavik. I would love to fly the 757. I wonder if I have it. Maybe I don't. But otherwise, we'll fly the A321 with Iceland Air livery or something. That would be really nice. So I am gonna consider it. Good night. So yeah, that's a good idea. We can maybe do that. But first, let's do this flight from Helsinki to Stockholm. What do we need to do? We are gonna tune into VetSim. For that, we need the program or software vPilot. The vPilot application. Spotter EFHK. I will have a departure in real life to Arlanda to Stockholm in 40 minutes. Arrival at 01:05 a.m. Really? Nice. So you're gonna fly with Scandinavian Airlines? Maybe I actually can film the flight as you are flying over my house. If you're coming in this way, like the route. Fine spam. When are you going to departure? Quite soon. We have some preparations to do. Okay, spotter EFHK, yes, on AT75. Okay, very nice. So, what will you do in Sweden? Or maybe you're from Sweden from the beginning, or? Alright, let's prepare the aircraft first. External power on. We'll turn on the nav lights. We're just gonna ignore to wait for the light here because it always comes on, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then we turn off the APU bleed, master switch, and wait a little bit. Then we start the APU. There we go. Arm the exit lights. Smoking, non-smoking on. Seatbelt sign on. Cruise supply on, and ground control on. We'll turn on the fuel pumps already, and the batteries here. Check, 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 check. And we'll also turn on the beacon already. We will be moving soon. Strobe, no navigation light. It's daytime, so we don't need it. Wing lights, yeah, sure, whatever. All good. Here, we'll do a little preparation here. PWS auto. We're gonna prepare the FMGC. ATSU will get the weather. UC menu, weather, and weather request. EFHK is the airport IC code here. EFA, let's double check that. EFHK, yeah. EFHK. Then meter, check, and send. And yes. Olle, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you are enjoying the stream, and welcome. Emil, tjenare, tjenare, and hello. I'll mix a little bit with Swedish and English. Hur är läget? How are you doing, guys? And welcome to the stream. We're about to fly to Stockholm Arlanda Airport from Helsinki. So just preparing the flight here. So what we need to do here, we're going to check to receive messages for the weather data. We have the Kavak and let's see, QNH 1017. We're gonna enter the QNH 1017 for the first one, and the other one 1017, and the third one is over here 1567 1017. Check, 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 check. Good. Constraints, we're gonna turn it on so we can see like if there's any restrictions and so on when we do the flight. From the flight plan. Next we'll go back to the perf page. Actually, no, we're gonna go here first. Import the flight plan from SimBrief. Here we go. Saul Ogmagi, isn't Phoenix one of the best Airbus makers in the sim? Yes, I think so. I think so. Phoenix is really, really good. I think they might be even better than the PMGG. They are quite similar, but I think the PMGG with the sound is lacking after a little bit. With the Phoenix, the sound is much better, like from the engines and so on. It's more realistic. So I think the Phoenix is slightly better. Don't know what you think, guys. Which one do you prefer, PMDG or Phoenix? Ground services, we don't need that right now. Load aircraft, we're gonna do an instant load. Don't have time to wait for the passengers to sit down. I'm gonna send it to MCDU already. And departure perf, we're gonna check here. Runway 04 right in use, we're gonna do 1+F. Aviation, I have a question. When I was in Sweden Arlanda after the security, the airport felt more like a mall. What do you think of that? Ah, yeah, so like after you've been passing through the security, the new security thing, which should be quicker, then it's more like a mall. Yeah, it does. Not really sure. There's lots of shops right now, so I haven't really been thinking about it that much, but I guess it's alright. But I prefer airplanes, so don't know. What's your thoughts about it? Could be maybe a little bit too much stores, but yeah. I guess there is not so much else to do than watch planes, and I guess people want to shop. Okay, we're gonna sync the weather data, and for the takeoff we have V1 at 148. We're quite heavy today for the takeoff, and send to the MCDU. Done. Sol Ogmagi, do they have the 321 Neo LR or the XLR? Ooh, they do. I do have bought the A321 extra, like for the Phoenix. You need to buy like the A320 is the base one you get. Then you get can buy the A321 and A319. I have bought both of them, so I have them all. But I'm not sure actually if it's the LR or XLR. We can check after this flight. Hello Mika, moi Mika. And moi means hello, right? Does moi mean goodbye? That's my question. I don't know really. I need to learn a little bit Finnish. I'm really interested in learning different language and saying hello and so on. How are you doing, Mika? Nice to see you here again. Sorry about the stream before. We did see some planes live at my house, but wanted to see more, of course. By the way, Spotter EFHK, let me know when you're on the flight. We're gonna see if we can do continue this live stream and then film your plane as we go. And I think because it's very likely that you will fly over my maybe not actually, coming in the wrong direction from Finland. But let me know anyway. We can see where you are on the flight radar if you have internet on the plane. Okay, so let's see. Now I think I just lost what I'm doing here. We are waiting for the IR to align. It takes about 7-8 minutes. We have 4 minutes left before it's aligned. Then this will come to live and so on. Meanwhile, we're gonna check here. Right, that's what we're gonna do. Perf. No. Init page. There we go. Request. I'm gonna get the flight plan here as well. Take some time, and there we go. We are Scandinavian Airlines 551 as usual. That's mainly just for VATSIM, so I don't need to think about that. Also, just standard, easier to remember. Cost index. We have, according to this sim brief, some cost index of 7. Cost index of 7. Cruising flight temperature. We're gonna fly at the 320, so 32,000 feet is our cruising altitude, and then it's minus 60 degrees in the air. Alright, align on reference, confirm alignment, all good. Go back to the init page. We're gonna get the wind request. Takes a little bit of time before it finally arrives. Then we click again, and then we're gonna insert. There we go. Departure runway, we said it was going to be the 04 right. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope everything is fine with you. Why do I hear myself? Today we're doing a little bit of a special one. Oh. There we go. Moi means hi. Okay, okay. Moi Mika and moi everyone. Nice. And moi, when you say moi moi, because I think I've seen that too. What does moi moi mean? Hello, hello. I don't know. If there's something like Mina, Olo, and Frederick, or something, which should mean like, I think it means like my name is Frederick, but I'm not sure. Millemennet, millonlädet. What does those mean? Lily, hello. Eki, go. Game name. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, just as Spotter EFHK said. Are in alignment. We have 2 minutes left. We are gonna select the SID for when we departure from Helsinki. This time it's gonna be the ADIV 5C departure. ADIV 5C departure is there. All good. We're gonna insert it to the flight, and there we go. We can also prepare for the landing already. We'll select the Stockholm Arlanda arrival, and we are this time planning to land on runway 01 left, ILS 01 left, and we're gonna use the star for landing Sila M4M, Sila M4M, Sila 4M. There you go. Nice. Insert. Flight plan has been inserted. All good. Unless the VATSIM says something else. Are in alignment. 1 minute to go. And I think that's pretty much it right now. We are gonna check the initial climb. I don't know what it is here. Stockholm Arlanda, it's usually 5,000 feet. So we're gonna check here. Transition altitude 5,000. I think it's the same run, but let's just see so we can read it. Initial climb clearance 4,000. 4,000 it is, and we're gonna fly the ADIV 5C. Let's see, ADIV 5C. This is the one here. So if I hear maximum departure from here, maximum 250 knots, then to HK 911, and then to 80 IVO. 4,000 feet, so we're gonna set it to 4,000 feet, and yeah, there is no further restriction there. All good. 4,000 feet. Okay, Mika, so moi moi means yes, hello, hello. Okay, nice. Moi moi. Terrain on. Check, check. We can already prepare the spoilers and arm those for takeoff. All good there. Now we're gonna connect to VATSIM. I think we're ready for that. We're gonna bring the notepad. We're gonna tune into the 80s first. Oh, come on, notepad. QNH today is 1017, it seems like, and runway for departure, runway 04 right, right? Clearance, ready for push and start, taxiing squawk. Yeah, no, that's, I spelled it wrong, but it's fine. Initial climb. Initial climb 4,000. Squawk. Let's just put it here. Squawk. I don't know, is that correct spelling? We can just remove all this from yesterday. File spam. Är du pilot på riktigt? Nej, det är jag inte. Men jag skulle gärna vilja bli. I would like to become a pilot in the real life. That would be nice. But I'm gonna fly a real plane on the 10th of May, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube afterwards. And I'm also gonna do a real flight simulator, Boeing 737. So I need to practice a little bit on the Boeing 737. But yeah, what about you, File Spam? Are you also a pilot? Are you a pilot? Mika, yes, we are heading to Helsinki, if I didn't say so. So we are going from... No, actually, we are flying from Helsinki to... See, this is Helsinki Airport. We are here at Vantaa Airport. Maybe it looks a little bit familiar from Simon's streams. Helsinki... By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out Helsinki plane spotting, he's live streaming planes from Helsinki Airport. Really nice. And Mika is there a lot, so... Mika, if you have the link, please feel free to add the link there. Or maybe I can do that actually. It's a really great stream, guys, if you like planes, to watch planes live. Let me just give the stream a shout out here. Helsinki Spotter. Helsinki Spotting is the channel name. So make sure to check this out, guys. It's a really nice stream. And how do we... Well, hang on, bear with me. I'll put it in the chat there, so there you have it. And also for TikTok. There you go. So make sure to check that out. Okay. No problem, Mika. Spotter EFHK, I will maybe do stream tomorrow at the airport at Stockholm Arlanda. Or what's the plan? Like, are you just visiting Sweden, AFK? Spotter AFK? Fan spam, nej men jag skulle vilja bli. Okej, nice. Det går absolut att bli, tror jag. Right, that's coming up. We're not even connected, so that could be a good thing. Connect. And now we're gonna see, do we have a tower here? Yes, we do have a tower. Scary. Okay. 80s. Let's tune in the 80s first, and for departure, that's gonna be the 135.925. We'll tune it in here. 135.925. 135.925, I believe. 15, 20, 30, 25. 135.925.
This is Helsinki Vantaa Departure Information Echo. At time 2020. Departure runway 04 right. Runway condition reported 1827 UTC. Runway condition code 666. Contaminants all parts dry. Wind calm. CAV OK. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. QNH 1017. Trend. No significant changes. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. This is Helsinki Vantaa Departure Information Echo. At time 2020. Departure runway 04 right. Runway condition reported 1827 UTC. Runway condition code 666. Contaminants all parts dry. Wind calm. CAV OK. Temperature 0. Dew point -1. QNH 1017. Trend. No significant changes. Advise on in
There we go. So, okay. Nice. There we go. I was not saying to you guys, it was just this voice. A bit annoying to listen to several times. All good. Now we're gonna contact the tower. I think we're ready. Yeah. We can do one more thing first, and that is to disconnect the GPU checks and cones. We'll leave it on for now. Good. Okay, well, let's contact the ATC. And now you're gonna see we have a tower at 118.6. 118.6. Can't really, it lags a little bit here. 118, what was it? Memory is good but short. 118.6. 118 point. Come on. Come on. 17. I can't really see here. Let's see. 118.6. It's in there. There we go. We're gonna turn on the TA and also the auto so we're visible. We are ready to start moving. It's very quiet now when he's talking. 118.6. Are we just gonna do a request then? 118.6. Requesting clearance to Stockholm Arlanda. Okay. Okay. Gotta have the notes aside and be prepared to enter. Oh, and one thing, the SID, they always say the SID, so let's make sure we have the one. Alpha Delta India Victor 5 Charlie.
Finnair 15, Helsinki control is closing soon, so when airborne, monitor advisory 122.8, wind calm, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff. Moro.
Clear for takeoff, runway 04 right, airborne Unicom 122.8, Finnair 15, kiitoksia, moro.
Cold Life saying hello. How much is your PC? Yeah, the ATC guy is finished. It's so nice and calm voice, like, yeah. It's really nice. Yeah, I hear it too. Nice. The PC, how much is your PC? I'm using the 4090 graphic card.
Finnair 7 Bravo, tervetuloa taxi to Papa Delta, hold short of runway 04 right.
Taxi to Papa Delta, hold short 04 right, Finnair 7 Bravo.
Okay. So I'm using, then I have the Ryzen 9 9950 X3D something. Now it's my turn to talk then. Scandinavian 551 is requesting clearance to Stockholm Arlanda Airport.
Scandinavian 551, Helsinki Tower, good evening, clear to Stockholm Arlanda, runway 04 right, Adivo 5 Charlie departure, climb 4,000 feet and squawk 7570.
7570. I think I got all that. Okay. Good evening. Climb to 4,000, runway 04 right, squawk 7570, and ADV5C for departure. Scandinavian 551.
Scandinavian 551, clearance correct.
Yes. First time like we do it. Correct. Clearance. Awesome. So hello everyone and welcome to the stream. We're live streaming. Well, we're not like okay. We're at Helsinki here and the flight sim. We're gonna fly from Helsinki to Stockholm Arlanda Airport. Familjen Lindeberg, tjenare. Hur är läget? Välkommen tillbaka. Snart dags för flygning tillbaka. Det var på fredag vi skulle flyga om jag inte minns fel. Okay. We are good to go. What do we do now? Request push and start. Ready for push and start. Right? Yeah, that's the next thing. Yeah, we just did that. Oh, spotter EFK. I have boarding in 5 minutes. Nice. Hang on. So let's see. Flight radar. What's your flight name? Actually, let's Helsinki Vanta. I want to follow your flight, so that will be nice. Mika, tell Simon to go to to go and film it now. To film spotter EFHK when he is departing. And I'll drive to Arlanda and film the landing. That would be cool. Okay. What am I doing here? We're gonna check the... Yeah, let me know the flight and we'll check the flight. Spotter EFHK, the flight number. Hope you'll have a safe flight.
Finnair 7 Bravo via Papa Delta, cross runway 04 right, taxi to
Right.
stand 19er.
We're gonna check the
Papa Delta,
the taxiway here before I
taxi to stand 19er.
contact them again here. Airport info. Here we are. So we are here at the gate here, and we're gonna taxiing using the Zulu, and then Papa Sierra. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at this while we're talking to him. Scandinavian 551 is ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 551, Roger, first check your squawk 7570.
Sorry, we'll check my squawk 7570. Oh, always the squawk. I always forget something. Trying to make it perfect here. 7570. There we go. Try again. We learn from our mistakes sometimes.
Scandinavian 551, thank you. Startup and pushback approved facing southwest.
Start and pushback approved facing southwest. Scandinavian 551, thank you. Okay. We are ready to start. Let's go. Familjen Lindeberg. Ja, på fredag. Just det, nice. Det var med SAS det skulle flyga, va? A330. Nice. Hoppas att flygningen blir bra. No, we cannot turn that off yet. We are ready to push back. GSX, push back. Request boarding. No, prepare for pushback and departure. Finnair. Nice.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thanks for the thumbs up, Mika. Then we're gonna say ready for taxi. Yes, and here they come. They will.
Departure check completed. Wipe has been inserted.
Light has been inserted. Mika, do you like Rally English language? What is Rally English language? Would you give me an explanation of what that is? I'm not really sure what it is.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. So this is actually an add-on scenery which I bought for the Helsinki previously. So it looks quite nice. Quite similar, I think. And this one always confused me. Like, ideally, I want the tail to go, like, should I think like I'm in this way, and then I want the tail to go, well, I want the nose to go that way. But let's just do a straight pushback because I'm just too dumb to understand. Okay. We're gonna release the chock and cones. That's why we get the beeping sound.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes. Parking brakes. Release. Check. Oh.
Release parking
One
brakes.
thing to do is to connect the... Oops, sorry. We have not connected the thrustmaster with the...
Release parking brakes.
Yes, we cannot do it because we need to connect... Where's my USB port? Here.
Release parking
So
brakes.
one good thing is to connect this thing. This one. Needs to come in here.
Release parking brakes.
Oh, and by the way, if you do this in the air while flying, if you have it like connecting there, it's sort of a catastrophe.
Release parking brakes.
So even if you're flying on autopilot and connected, then it will like disengage and all kind of weird stuff happens. Release parking brakes. We'll try again then.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push.
Commencing push.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Oh, okay. Mika, do you like really English language? Yes, I do. I mean, I feel quite comfortable speaking English. Sometimes even more comfortable than speaking Swedish. I don't know why. But even though I don't know all the words in English. Okay, spotter EFHK. I will leave the stream. You will see my flight in about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, spotter EFK, bye and see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice and safe flight. It's really cool that you're actually gonna fly. Yes, aviation, I think he meant really. Yeah, that would make sense. Right, Mika? That's what you meant, probably. Alright, we are pushing back. Did we ask for... Yes, we did ask for... push and start. Yeah, that's push. We are pushing now. Ooh, good. But I messed up again. All good.
Set parking brakes.
Set parking brake. Parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
The engine. Starting the engine number 2. Engine number 2 is starting up. By the way, guys, if you like the stream and so, please don't forget to hit the like and follow button. It would really help me out. And yeah, nice to have you here, guys. So it's waiting for the confirmation. That's the beeping sound you hear. I would like to have it louder, like the engine sounds. But yeah, you can hear a little bit of it. Alright, we'll start the first engine. I love this sound. You hear that? You know that's automatically configured when you are on an Airbus. And engine number 1 is coming up, starting up. Pretty quiet airport right now, but it's only because we are on VATSIM. I have to drag my pedals closer. Okay. Let's set the flaps to 1. Ready for departure and taxiing.
Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside,
Sarah Mulali, hello. Nice to see you here and welcome. I'm fine, thanks, and the flight is just going fine so far. Everything is good. How are you doing? Nice to see you here and welcome. How do we get back into the cockpit? Like that. Taxi lights on, check. Seatbelt sign on, non-smoking on. No, taxi lights is not. Yeah, now it is on. And we can confirm a good engine start. Seems fine here. Let's have a look for the engines there. All good. So we're gonna confirm that we have a good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Yes, you can disconnect. We have a good ending start. And now we're gonna contact the VATSIM and pray that we understand what they say with the taxiways. Yeah, I am struggling a little bit there, so I need to learn some. Yeah. Then I think there is a special route we should follow here. But I think we'll be fine going this way. Actually, let's do it properly. Try to find something else from someone else. Someone else said that before, that we should like check your taxi briefing, blah blah blah. Stand departed, continued now.
Tow truck
Like I wanna see the
Pipe has been
directions. That's
removed.
what I'm after.
Left is clear.
Parking
Heading
stand.
Berkiner, 6 November Golf on final runway 04 left.
Well,
Finnar
this
6
one didn't
November
really
Golf,
make
Helsinki Tower,
me-
hello,
there's
wind
no
is calm,
arrow.
runway 04 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 04 left, wind is calm.
Can we just taxi the way we want then? Not really. Okay. And we're just gonna say Scandinavian 551 is ready to taxi. And bring up the notepad and be prepared. And we're gonna look here. Now we'll go back to this starred one, this one here. Scandinavian 551 is ready to taxi.
Scandinavian 551 taxi via Victor Hotel and Zulu to holding point Zulu Romeo, QNH 1017.
Holding. Taxi to Victor Hotel Zulu, holding point Zulu Romeo, and QNH 1017, Scandinavian 551. Didn't I hear? Francisco, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Didn't they hear me? Scandinavian 551 taxi to Victor Hotel Zulu, holding Zulu Romeo, and QNH 1017.
Correct.
Okay. All good. Then now we're gonna have a look at the chart to try to understand at least. Here we are. Let's see what I noted here. Victor Hotel. Is this? What do you think, guys? Is the Victor Hotel here? Or oh no, okay, we enter using Victor Hotel, then Zulu. Okay, got this. Zulu. And then we come to Zulu Romeo, holding point to Zulu Romeo. Okay, I got it. We're gonna hold there because there's a runway. Okay. Is there something we're missing here? Oh yes, there is. Auto brake max. Cabin check, spoilers armed. Didn't we all arm them? TO config. There we go. And now it's just the cabin that will get back to us. Alright, releasing parking brakes and we're starting to taxing. Oh, here comes the cabin. Always the wrong time. Hello?
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Yes, it's ready for takeoff. Secure for takeoff. Okay. Goodbye, Helsinki Vantaa Airport. Francesco, Belgium. Nice. So you're from Belgium? Wow, this one is not moving quick. Increase a little bit more, please. Not that much. Ooh. And okay, first off, taxi chart Victor Hotel, so we're gonna turn to the right soon. Let's actually try to read the sign. We have a Victor Hotel sign there. You see that? Victor Hotel. We should be turning then here, I guess. Oops. It's hard to when you try to look and it's trying to steer at the same time. Oh god. I swear I'm not drunk. No. Okay. Victor Hotel. Yes. And then to the left with Zulu.
Finnair 6 November Golf, welcome to Helsinki. Taxi to Papa Golf and hold short of runway 04 right.
Where's the plane? I don't see any plane.
We need to hold short runway 04 right, and I only hear a Golf. I don't know what was before.
It was holding point Papa Golf.
Papa Golf. So now we're gonna
Taxi to holding
taxi
point Papa Golf runway
all the
04
way
right.
down to Zulu Romeo and holding point there, right? Yeah. So how are you doing, guys? Hope everything is fine with you. So we're about to take off soon from Helsinki and fly to Stockholm Arlanda Airport. It's going to be a quite short flight. Finally we are moving. We can turn off the APU here since the engines are running.
Finnair 6 Golf November, looks like you missed your turn and now taxi straight ahead to Papa Sierra and hold short of runway 04 right.
Easy 0725, approaching ILS runway 04 left. Requesting to land.
First Finnair 6 November Golf, you missed your turn, now taxi straight ahead to Papa Sierra, hold short of runway 04 right.
Sierra hold short runway 04 right, sorry for that.
Easy 07 Juliet 5 Helsinki Tower, hello, wind calm, runway 04 left, clear to land.
Let's see, what does it say here?
04 left, clear to land. Easy
So
07
the Romeo
Juliet 5.
04 right. Is this the runway 04 right actually? Oh, it is.
Scandinavian 551 via Zulu Romeo, line up runway 04 right.
Okay. Line up 041, 04 right, Scandinavian 501. Alright, we're ready for line up. We'll turn on the... Why does it move so slow now? Turn on the landing lights and everything. Tail... E. Oh, there's another plane. Now landing. It said line up and wait, so we don't need to hold here. We were holding here already. Oh, an ATR, nice. Hello, hello, and welcome to Helsinki. Teddy, thank you so much for the follow. Hope everything is well with you.
Scandinavian 551, Helsinki control is closing soon, so when airborne monitor advisory 122.8, wind calm, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Okay. Clear for takeoff, runway 04 right, and monitoring 122.8, Scandinavian 501. Thank you so much, and bye bye.
Bye, Easy 07 Juliet 5, welcome, taxi to Papa Golf, hold short of runway 04 right.
Alright, here we go then.
Easy 07 Juliet 5, taxi to Papa Golf, hold short on, say again please.
Hold short of
Oh, we
runway
have some
04 right.
animals here.
Hold short
Okay, some
on
mooses,
runway
alright.
04 right.
All good. 100 knots.
Finnair 6 November Golf via Papa Sierra, cross runway
120.
04 right and taxi via Zulu
140.
and to Victor
Elon.
Hotel, stand whiskey 36.
Positive rate, gear up. Yeah, the sounds on the Phoenix are absolutely amazing. I agree, Sarah. Definitely. What's your favorite aircraft, by the way?
Via Papa Sierra Cross runway 04 right and taxi via Zulu and
Goodbye,
Whiskey Hotel
Helsinki.
236.
Next is Stockholm. Nice view. Lever climb. Oh, 122.8. Alright, we'll set the altitude to 320. I believe it was 320. Leo Sami, tjenare, hur är läget? Jag kör en Airbus A320 A320-200. Okay, set the flight level to 320. There we go. Some clouds. Oh, now we'll have the wing view looking down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt
Sarah Mullally, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. A320 all the way. Right, nice. Yeah, I love the A320. It's really nice.
In just a few moments, we will commence our
Leo Sami, ja, den här har jag köpt. Det här är då Phoenix A320 som man köper extra. Kostar typ 600 kronor för hela... Oj, QNH, oj. Hang on. QNH, or STD. What's this? Error message, autopilot is still engaged, all good. Clear the message, we're gonna do this. All good. Yes, so Leo Sami, man hittar dem i Livery Manager på Phoenix. Det är den här appen. Se om jag kan öppna den nu medans jag tror det. Så här har vi de olika liveries, de planer man kan välja. Och så om man söker på SAS. Okej, det kommer lite olika. Men där har vi i alla fall några SAS-plan. Beroende på vilken som man vill ha och så vidare. So different Scandinavian liveries. Thinking that we might do the Iceland Air was requested after this flight if we have time, if we don't get too tired. No, it doesn't look like there is Iceland Air. That's too bad. Alright. But yeah, you find it in the livery manager where all the liveries are. Alright, we're above 10,000 feet. Let's turn off the landing lights and runway lights and so on. And we can also turn off the seatbelt sign, so you are welcome to walk around in the aircraft. Let's see how everyone is doing down here. Well, they don't look too shocked. Nice view. Hello. Looks like the flight crew left the flight, so it's just passengers left, no flight attendants. Not so many persons aboard. Alright, let's go back to the cockpit. Someone's gonna be flying the plane. And I guess that will be me. Free Farmer, hello. What's your thoughts on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I'm unsure if I should upgrade from Microsoft 2020. I think it's quite good. It can be a little bit unstable from time to time, but now I think it's so much better. I have I have both of the versions still installed, so I have the 2020 and the 2024, but I haven't really been using the 2020 for some months now actually. If you fly a lot of PMDG 737 and also the 777, then I would probably stick with the 2020. But except for that, I think it's fine, it's quite stable, so I would probably switch to 2024. Leo Sami, vill du köpa A350? Ja, jag har redan köpt den faktiskt, men jag måste lära mig att flyga den bara. So I have bought the Airbus A350, but I need to learn how to fly it. Because I tried to fly it manually, and it looks really nice and behaves nice from what little I've tried. So yeah, it's the in-build A350. Okay, let's have a look here where we are. We don't need this one anymore. We are arriving in about 33 minutes. Going to be flying over some Finnish place here. Ojakala. Another airport. Nummela. Something. 3D Farmer, have you tried the ATR? Yes and no. I have tried it. I have not yet learned to fly it, so it's also on my list to do. But I have bought the extra ATR, and it looks really nice, so I need to learn how to fly that thing for some shorter trip. Do you know how to fly it? 3D Farmer? What are we gonna do here? We're gonna plan for the landing. Arrival perf. We'll check here. Refresh meter. We forgot to do the recording. We're gonna do the recording. I seem to forget that. So what I do is I create shorts afterwards, and I forgot this Arlanda from hell. Something like this. So we can have a review of the flight afterwards, different views for the landing and so on. But let's see here. Refresh meter, apply meter, variable winds at 2 knots and 2 degrees, QNH 1019er. Landing weight, we are gonna check. We have 60,500 kilo, 4,860. So let's try that. 60,500 minus 4840, 55.6 is going to be our landing weight. So we're going to enter 55.6 here. Landing on runway 01 left at Stockholm Arlanda. Low auto brake seems to be fine. Idle no reverse. Manual land, flap full, and auto throttle on. Low auto brake, we can already turn it on so we don't forget. All good. And now we're gonna look at the graph here in charts. We're gonna fly the approach. Which one? Sila 4M approach. Sila 4M. We're coming in here. Sila 4M approach. Maximum flight level, well, between 12,000 and 15,000 feet here. Maximum 250 knots below flight level 100 unless otherwise instructed. Yeah, then we fly in here, holding pattern here, and after that we'll go here to the ILS 01 left. 3D Farmer, I'm considering buying it. Nice, okay, so we can actually, I have an idea, maybe we can check it out after we've landed and see a little bit and try it out, because I need to learn it myself. So maybe you guys can help me out on how to start the plane. That's the first thing, to start with that. Mattias Nordby, tack så mycket för follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, let me see here. So we are at the glide slope 2,500 feet, and the H is going to be 299. So let's enter that for the... Still not at the cruising level. 299 for... oh, right. We're going to go here to the perf page. That's where we want to go. Next phase, next phase, next phase. And QNH, I forgot. But let's enter the borrow first. 299. That I don't remember. 299 QNH, I think it was 1019er. I could be wrong. Arrival perf 1019er, yep, and temperature 2 degrees, 1019er, 1019er, 1019er. And temperature 2 degrees, and the wind. Let's refresh. Have it changed anything? Variable 2 knots. Nope. No difference. I don't know if we can enter VRB/02. I don't think we can. No, formatter. Yeah, it needs numbers. So I'm not really sure how to enter it then. But it's fine. So we went to the borrow. Why don't I see it here? 299. Oh, we entered it anyway. Probably because we are still in the climbing phase. Soon at 30,000 feet, climbing to flight level 320. Freddie Farmer said the seam brief integration is missing in the ATR. Oh no, really? I thought it was integrated. Okay, I must check that. That's really sad. So... how do we fly it then? Like, properly? We're still in Finland? Is there anything else we need to prepare, or are we good to go? We're gonna check on VATSIM to make sure that there's still no one there. Where's my flight? Oh, there. Stockholm Arlanda. Yeah, it's a bit empty here, unfortunately. But it can change. We'll check again later. Yes. Oh, we're gonna check if we have a missed approach. Climb straight ahead to 600 feet or D1.7. D1.7, okay, and SSA past SSA DME, whichever is later, turn left on track 328, climbing to 1500, and radar vectoring for a new approach. So we're gonna enter 1500 if we do a missed approach. 1500. Okay, all good. And now we are at the cruising altitude. Very nice. Let's see here on the map. What did you say? Kimmituen something. So soon leaving Finland and entering the Swedish border soon. Oh, spotter EFHK, we are so late with departure. Oh, I thought you were in the area. I was thinking about you. So let's see where where are you then? Departure board, let's have a look. Wait, earlier flights. Oh, there I have it. Estimated 23:55. Wow. Oh, nice. It's an ATR 72-500. I'm not sure I've seen the ATR 72-500 with Finnair in Sweden. Nice. Oh, so you're gonna probably be here around 1:30 or almost 2 a.m. then? Oh, yeah, so you haven't even started. Oh, wow. Yeah, looks like it's delayed. Is there any reason for the delays? Hope there's nothing wrong with the plane. Enter destination data. Yeah, we have entered the destination data. I don't think there is anything we are missing. Approach phase. No, we're not going to do that yet. Where am I? There we go. Next phase. Full flap. Borrow 299. Yeah, just the winds. I don't know how to enter the when it says variable. That's the only thing. I can have a look again here. Refresh motor. Apply. Still variable winds at 2 knots. Free the farmer. Oh. I think you have to manually enter your waypoints, but that's just the info I've got from other YouTubers. Okay. Maybe it has been added now, I'm not sure. Okay, I see. So then we enter it manually. Okay. So we have some kind of EFB or something at least then. Or no, we probably just have the FMDC like this. Why does it say enter destination data? Probably because we haven't entered the winds correctly here. But we're gonna ignore it. Unless someone knows what I should enter when it says variable weather for the winds. Oh, so Captain didn't announce it. Oh, so you're just sitting like, oh, let's hope we take off soon. That's annoying. But it's still nice to be on a plane though, a real plane. I would love to be in a plane, but just waiting is it's not so nice, I guess. So when will you be flying back, Spotter EFHK? And we're probably flying over the East Sea, or what's it called? Östersjön på svenska. Yes, so here we are with the flight. Here is the Helsinki border. Let's have a look at the top of descent. When is it? So the top of descent is marked with a white arrow. Oh, it's actually pretty soon. Not far away, around like 40 nautical miles. Spotter EFHK, wait. You have a flight, oh, you have a flight back at 7 a.m. So you're actually just going to Arlanda and doing plane spotting now in the night. Is that correct? So then you're going home at 7:20. Shit. Really? Or are you doing like a trip report or something? Wow, that's not a long time. I went over the day to Oslo to do a plane spotting, and yeah, but like I went there in the morning, and around 7 a.m. I was there around 8 a.m. and then I went back to Stockholm around 5 p.m. something like that. So I got the entire day just plane spotting there, which was really nice. So many more big planes there. Oh, I'm going to my friends. Okay, yeah, nice. Spotter EFHK. But are you traveling like back tomorrow? Or are you staying for some day at least or something? I hope the flight will be safe and nice, by the way. Freedie Farmer, Östersjön är Baltic Sea på engelska. Ja, men såklart, så heter det. Tack. Jag tappade helt vad det heter på engelska. Det är inte så ofta som jag säger det, men såklart heter det. Baltic Sea. We are flying over the Baltic Sea. And there is Mariehamn, I think. Alright, we are reaching the top of the descent. And this is one thing I'm a little bit unsure about. Like, I know there's a way to prepare so it will automatically descend, but instead I just click it so it becomes like an open descend, I think it's called. But so if someone knows how to deal with that, like, there are different ways to descend. So, and I always have to adjust when I get closer because I'm too high. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, spotter EFHK. I can't wait. I will go ask if I can go in the cockpit. Oh, nice. Please take a picture. Show me later on TikTok or something, or join my Discord. Oh, wow. I'm so jealous if you get into the cockpit and to see it there. Okay, time to descend. We've started the descent. Initial descent 12,000 feet. Let me think. Why am I just looking at the map? We're not gonna see that. We are gonna have a look at the chart for arrival approach. Yeah, 12,000 feet here. Let's have a look at the restrictions further on. Yeah, actually below 15,000 here, but I mean it's fine with the 12,000. This looks weird. Let's have a look here. Have I missed something, or is everything in order? Is there something missing with my flight plan? That's a lot of strange things there. What's this? What? Okay. Hang on. This looks a bit weird. Why? Let me think here. Let me have a look at the chart, because the chart doesn't look like this here. But just the holding pattern, if we need to. SA570. Oh, spotter EFHK. What they say? Sorry, you can't visit the cockpit right now because we're departing very soon. Ah, okay. Maybe you can see it like when you're airborne then, if they're nice. 3D Farmer, I wish the fly-by-wire also had weather radar. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be really nice. I have not been flying much with the fly-by-wire. The A380 is developed with the fly-by-wire, I guess. So let's see here. SA570. If we go to that waypoint. Let's go back here. Runga. SA570. Then after that comes LEM. Now then comes Zealand. Yeah, that looks fine. But then it says SA570 again, is it? Yeah, this is where it gets strange. Zealand, and then we go to the ILS runway 01 left, Zealand. D76, D76, D50. What's all this? Doesn't it look like... we are wearing some holding patterns here, so that's why. I need to think this out. Sarah Mullally, I'm sorry I had to go for a bit, but what did I miss? No problem. We have started the descent, so we haven't missed so much. And I'm trying to understand the route here, which looks a little bit strange. It seems like I'm going to some holding patterns. Pelle, tjenare, hur är läget? And hello. Hoppas att allt är bra. Hope everything is fine. It looks weird with the flight plan. I've never seen this really like this, so I need to try to figure out why it looks like this and what to do. We have the Zealand, then SA570. Oh, a little bit too close. Up, forward. There we go. So we are here to the approach. Zealand, SA570. Zealand, SA570. And then the strange things happens. And Zealand, Sela 4M. I think it's for the arrival here that something is weird. Flight plan will go to the very bottom. Sorry, Melody, holding patterns are the bane of my existence. Nice. Yeah. Let me just think here. ILS 01 left. Yes, that's the one we're gonna use. And the star is the Sela 4M, and that's correct. So, like, yes. Hang on. So, diesel. So, what's the diesel point again? I remember. Can we just delete it? No. Gotta think here. Not going too well with the thinking. Zealand 5P. Then we'll enter here. Some kind of holding pattern here. I don't want to do a holding pattern. I just want to continue. Do I have to do that? Why does it... Where can I read about? Descent planning. Expect speed restriction before entering the TMA. Plan descent so that highest entry level into the TMA is not exceeded in spite of speed restrictions. Right. Zealand 5P MH 2500. Unfair. The AT-75 near me departing and we are standing. Ah, that's unfair, yeah. Why do they get priority, right? So here we're coming in. Someone who's good at reading chart, please help. So okay, 01 left, Zealand, SA570, D70, and then we have the TEB VOR. What the hell? What does that mean? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Yeah, this flight plan looks it looks really weird. So we're gonna do something here. We can do the direct, maybe to just direct to. Still gonna. Is this when this TEB comes in? Then it goes like this, and then flying around. Wait, hang on. How is it even going? Spinning around here, turning here, there, and then there, and then there's another turn here also. I don't know. No. Can we just fix this somehow? What if we do... We have the TEB. Let's have a look at the chart again. Here we are, coming in here, blah blah blah, and then TEB. This is the thing that is weird, right? Zealand 5P, SA570. Let's check here. SA570. We had it there, and then comes the Zealand. Hang on. And here's the immediate exit. So this is like the holding pattern, and we don't want to have the holding pattern. So just why? And we should have been at flight level 15,000 there. Okay, we gotta do something here. Don't know. What if we delete? Delete. 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 Can we zoom out here so we can see how we're changing the flight plan? Something is so weird here. Flight plan discontinuity. Oh. Well, this looks also weird. We're gonna be a dotted line here. We're gonna go to the undo. From the TEB, we are... Jesus, I don't even know. I never had this issue before, really. Should have checked before. Zealand 5P, then we go this way, holding pattern only. So after the Zealand 5P, we're just gonna go directly to the D7. Hang on. D76. D12 is holding pattern. D76. There's the glide slope. D76. Let's aim for D76. D76. Oh, we're pushing back. Spotter EFK. Have a nice flight. And I forgot which one it was. Nice that you're finally pushing back. D7.6. 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 So what we're gonna do is we're gonna D7.6. D7.6. Of course, it's not gonna be there. What about the SA D183E? That's a holding pattern. SA 801 then. idea what's going on here. Oh, annoying. Alright, after we enter the EF or the tab, we're gonna do a direct to like exit. We're gonna do a direct to SA801. I think we'll remove everything from there. Tab. What does our flight plan said? CLAN 4M. Okay. I think RL is probably fine too. It's just after the diesel. Hang on. Tab RL. And then we have the same again. Okay, we can delete those two, right? How does it look if we do it like this? Insert. That looks better. I think that looks way much better. We're gonna descend to 2,500. We are at 12,000 feet, and we should. Have a look here. This one messed a lot of things up. Am I like following the? Yeah, so here we are. No? Yeah. We should be turning now to CLAN 5P. Okay, we'll turn there. This is the weirdest flight plan I've seen. Should have turned here. Or? Really weird. And we're not entering the glide slope correctly here. Oh well, interesting. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I might change the different runways later. Fiddy Farmer, det är något skumt med silan-approachen. Flög den för ett tag sedan och hade också problem. Okej. Spotter EFQ, if you want to track my flight. Yes, I do. I have it. I will check it soon. Alright, seatbelt signs on. Gonna activate the approach phase. Now returning. Ja, det verkar vara något konstigt med den här silan-approachen verkligen. Jag känner mig helt lost nu om jag ska vara ärlig. 2500, vi borde typ vara på 2500 fot redan nu tror jag. Så att det här är helt 4000 fot sjunker vi med här. 4200, let's go. Down to 2500 feet, okay. LS. Okay. Ja, herregud. Okay. We're gonna do a go around here, and we're gonna change this. We're gonna go down to 2,500 feet. Actually, the go around is 1,500. Well, this... well, yeah, definitely something weird. There is Stockholm Arlanda, so we have a nice view. Descending to 2500 and yeah, really strange. Spotter EFHK. Okay, now I really need to leave. Bye. I will join when I am at Arlanda. Okay, no problem, and see you soon. So here we have Stockholm Arlanda. This is where we are supposed to land. Don't ask me about why this flight plan. Should have checked it before I started because... yeah. Hello, Stockholm Arlanda. Okay, let's think now. Oh, QNH, let's check the weather. Arrival perf, refresh, apply. We have winds at 260 and 1 knots. QNH 1020. Oh, we're gonna activate the approach phase also, or actually you can wait a little bit. 1020. 1020 and 1020. Okay. Ja, det är så det är. Alltså man liksom gör några cirklar för att tappa höjd. Jag misstänkte att det kunde vara någonting sånt, men det är ändå så konstigt tycker jag. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna bring the chart and see what it says for the missed approach. Climb straight ahead to 600 or D 1.7 SSA past SSA TME, whichever is later. Turn left on track 3 to 8 degrees. Climb to 1000. We are turning left here. Climb to 1500. I think we can stay on the 2500 for now. Do we have anyone on BatSim? No, we don't. Okay, have a nice view at least. Let's plan it here. Manual. Okay, let's see. How long is this? Yeah, this doesn't. And so we're gonna plan something. Okay, Stockholm Arlanda. Fix info. No. Departure. No, we're not going to departure. We still want to arrive. Direct to... what? Okay. How do we do this? Direct to... where can I type like E? But this is gonna be wrong. Direct to with even point in radial out waypoint. Okay, direct to waypoint. Yeah, I don't know. How hard can it be? Apparently very hard if you don't know where to press. Let's just clear here. No, not allowed, of course. Okay. How can I like enter something? What am I trying to do here? Destination Arlanda. Fix info. New waypoint. Next waypoint. Enable alternate. Fix info. Reference fix. What is this? Haha. Okay. Can we like just I don't know, guys. What's going on here? Like, why can't we like set something here from DHH to manual? I think we can remove manual. There we go. We have removed manual at least. Insert. Select heading track first. Okay. End of flight plan. Not allowed. We're not gonna do the departure, it's the arrival. Departure. No, we don't want to have the departure, we want the arrival. Oh, I don't know, guys. This is like, we might have to like do a manual landing, which would well, we still have fuel. Flight plan discontinued to, what do we enter? Like, fix info. No, it's the same. Can't I just enter it again here, like EFH, this one? If we enter it again, EFHK ESSA. Okay. I would use freeform. I would use the heading mode on the autopilot. Hang on. I would use the heading mode on the autopilot to get back to the ILS. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Runway 01 left. That's where. And where are we on the map? No, let's give it this one. Right. Where am I? Over here, Uppsala. Okay. Turn a little bit to the left. Yeah, don't know. Okay. Heading. Which heading are we having now? Free freeze. We're gonna use. How do we turn it on? Oh, it's on. Okay. So then it's gonna disconnect from the flight plan, I guess. Need to turn more. Jäger, tjenare mannen! Hur är läget? Vi har lite problem här med landningen, men fick en konstig flightplan som jag borde ha kollat upp innan. Och nu sitter vi lite i... Nej, det går inte så bra. Sarah, when it says select heading track, pull the heading knob on the autopilot panel. Yes, so that's what we did now, and now what? So we are heading at 250. We should be turning more. Where is Arlanda? There. Let's turn more. Like. And 200 degrees maybe. Well, we get a nice tree view. Beautiful trees. Pretty farmer, fly heading 180. Okay, 180. Thank you so much. I need all the help I can now because right now I feel like disconnecting the autopilot and doing like a manual landing. But we're not gonna go that far. Thank you so much, Jäger. And Spencer Crying One, thank you so much for the sub. Hope everything is fine with you and welcome. And Jäger, tack så mycket. Jag somnade igår när du var live, inga problem, så kan det vara ibland. Hoppas att allt är bra. Okay, now we are heading on 180 degrees and we are... The map is black, we need to zoom in, then it goes back, and then we zoom out a little bit. So here is the... Actually, this is quite fine. Here's the runway 01 left. We are heading back on track, maybe a little bit more, 170 degrees or something. And what do we do now? Eventually we're gonna end up like a flight with no fuel. That ain't good. Flight plan. Oh, so now it's okay. Maybe arrival. Yes. Okay. ILS 01 left. Let me think. Here comes all the circles again. We are gonna do the Sila 4M approach. We'll try that again then. Let's see how it looks before we click OK. What was that sound? Jägarpilot hade varit ett coolt yrke. Eller hur? Riktigt nice. Okej, så där är den där. Kan man... Vänta. Ska vi se. Och så kör vi en plan. Så. Okej. Nej, här har vi den här konstiga igen. Nej, vi tar en annan approach. Eller en sån här. Den där ser väl bättre ut. Sila 3J typ. Vad har vi annars då? Bara kolla lite grann hur det ser ut. SA500, den här ser också ut. Den här ser mer normal ut liksom. Vår M3J. Och om vi då... Ja men den där tar vi. Den tar vi. Insert. Och så... Aha. Okej. Ja, okej. Vi kommer ju från andra hållet. Men det går att fixa. Vänta. Tänk. Vi kör vidare här och sen tar vi direkt till Direct to och så ska vi se, då blir det, kan man zooma in här, då gör vi sådär. Nej, det är sådär. För mycket inzoomat. Men vi tar, flight plan discontinue, vi tar direct to. Jag kan knappt se vad det står. Vänta, vi kollar på flightplanen här såklart. Och nu kan vi zooma in där så vi ser vilken det är. Vänta va? Aha. Där, okej, nu ska vi se. Vi tar den där, vill vi komma in på. Det är SA 802. Nej, SA 605, den blir bra. SA 605. Vi skulle försöka ta SA 802. SA 802, vi tar direkt för SA 802. SA 802. Det där blir väl bra. Den tar vi. Enter destination data. Okej, ska vi se vad behöver vi fylla i här då. Okej, nu följer vi flightplan igen. Jäger, när landar du? Ja, tack så mycket för 4 rosor. När landar du? Jag landar ganska snart. Vi har lite strul med flightplanen, men nu har vi precis, tror jag, fått till det. Så att nu vi ligger stadigt på 2500 fot och kommer in på landning typ om, vad kan det vara, 5 minuter? 10 minuter? Pretty farmer, never mind. Pretty farmer, maybe you should raise the speed a little, otherwise it will take ages. Yeah, we are at... Yeah, the turn looks a bit tight, so maybe... Okay, so... True. How do we solve that? Need to find another waypoint. Flight plan. Can we find another one then that is better? Destination, arrival, 01 left. Oops. And if I want to select a different one, Cologne 70, good evening. How are you doing? We are going to Arlanda from Helsinki. We had some issues with the flight plan. No issue with the flight sim. It's been stable for like all the time. No crash, like flight sim crash. 3D farmer continue in heading mode for a bit longer. Okay, good idea. That's a really good idea. And because then we can change it, right? So we'll 148 degrees, we'll do a little bit like this, so we're deviating from the plan, and now we can select a different one, right? Thank you so much for the follow. I cannot really see my eyes. Marloni4, thank you so much for following. Oops. There we go. How are you doing? Welcome. Marloni4, big fan, just follow. Do you have a Discord where I can keep up with your streams? Of course. I do. Add me at Discord. Yeah, I do. So let's see. I think it is. Let me see. No, I'll be right with you. I do have Discord. I just need to think of the link. We're heading fine right now. The speed is about 200 knots. We can increase it a little bit. Like 220-ish. Free farm and done direct when able. Cologne 70, fly something. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm just gonna first do a Discord link. So those of you who wants to join Discord, here's my Discord link, and entering also there on YouTube and on Twitch. There. Marlene, I'm good. What about you? I'm also good, thanks. A little stressful here because I don't have control of the plane. It feels well. I have control of the plane, but not the flight plan. Let's see. Cologne 70. Continue heading mode a bit longer for your farmer. Fly something like 200 degrees. No, 200 degrees. Alright, we're gonna fix this, guys. The passenger must be like, I thought we were going from Helsinki to Stockholm. Now I don't know where we're going. Usually it takes like less than an hour. This has been assumed 2 hours or something. Oh, poor passengers. 200 degrees, and after that around the world, Cologne 70. Yeah, maybe. And then direct when able. Okay, 3D Farmer. Mayday. Yes, Cologne 70. This is a sort of a mayday. Well, not yet. We have fuel yet. Do you guys remember the flight like in Greece when they ran out of fuel and they crashed? It feels like we are almost there. But they ran out of oxygen. That's the reason behind the crash. Right, so we can turn a little bit to like 180 degrees or something. There it's the runway. Okay, now let's try and enter something here. Oh, actually we can just turn into that and then activate it, right? Or how do we activate? Jäger, om exakt 2 månader fyller jag år. Ah, nice! Hur mycket fyller du? Och grattis i förskott! Destination data, we can check the weather. It has probably changed since we... Oops. Refresh meter, apply. I swear, I'll never leave the ground if we manage to get back to the ground again. Variable at 0 degrees. We're not gonna enter it. And 0 degrees. QNH 1020, all good. Okay, we'll start to turn a little bit now. A little bit more. And now we're gonna do a direct to, soon, SA802. I think that's 802, yeah. Direct to. Oh.
Traffic via south 728, establish LS runway below 1 left.
Ah, okay, there's no control tower. Good. Then I don't need to think about that right now. Just other planes. SA802. I think we can do a direct now. That will be good. There we go. It looks nice. Ah, the relief. Ah, fuck. I mean, sorry. Cologne 70. What? Which date is now? It's 1st of May in US. It's May here now. 1st of May. A warning: there's an A340 on final now. Of course. Damn it. Jäger 18. Nice. Grattis. Det är en stor dag. Nej, vi klämmer oss emellan den där A340. Okay, let's prepare the flight. Mayday! This is like what I thought would be a really easy flight has been like the most complex flight I've been flying for a while, and now we also get shitty weather. Okay. We are gonna continue with this speed for a little bit. We can set flap 1 at least. We are at around 220 knots. Let's continue a little bit. Approach phase, localizer. Okay, let's check everything else here. Landing lights on. All good there. See the sign on. Check. We armed the spoilers? I don't think so. Spoilers armed. Auto brake low. Check. And we have a speed restriction coming up at 180 knots, so we're gonna soon reduce it.
Device at 728, and you're running runway below that.
Let's reduce the speed a little bit here. Well, now we get some nice weather, nice. And we're out of the clouds, 200 degrees. We'll set the flap to, let's see, restrictions there, 250 knots. Yeah, flap 2. and speed restrictions are 180. And here comes the localizer. Localizer is armed. Oh, we forgot to enter the approach phase if we still can. No, we are still in approach phase. Okay, never mind. All good. 2,500, 2,500, and there are the speed restrictions of 180.
40 miles to runway 01 left.
Jäger, hur ska du fira din födelsedag? Har du några planer? Ja, då fyller du typ år nästan samma som jag inser jag. Maj, juni, juli. Ja, typ några dagar emellan. Det blir nog lite dricka och häng med nära och kära. Härligt, härligt. Det låter bra. Maloney, sorry. Maloney 4, I'm using a PC, that's why I asked for it. No problem. Don't forget to add me. I am Aries on Discord. Sure, I can do, or you can join me also. Oh, no. No, this is not happening. No. When you try to do a lot of things and you fucking fail. Okay. Okay, well, now we're not going around for like the third time. Disengage autopilot. This is gonna be like... Flight directory on. Yeah. Okay. We're doing it manually here. Wait, I don't have the runway in sight. I don't want to do another go around here, so...
Stargate Service Lufthansa 728 to the X-ray to Quebec.
This is we're coming way too high. Alright, everyone. Landing gear down. Oh. Turn off. We're not stable. We're way too high. Full flap, and we're overspeeding because we're too high. Oh god. This is not a beautiful landing. Oh well, flight approach. Worst ever.
Stockholm traffic 5 miles to 01 left. Stockholm traffic.
500.
Yep, landing gear down, check. Flaps full. Normally this would be ILS. We don't care about ILS anymore. Full manual landing here.
Sync rate.
Got the sync rate. Don't stutter now, please.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Retard. We landed. Oh god. Terrible. 60 knots. But we're on the ground. What a terrible... like... Oh... I was not expecting that the runway was gonna come so soon. I was a bit unprepared for that. I thought we had a little bit more time. Yeah, now we're just gonna taxi to any gate. There's the A340, nice. Oh, just det. Vi är fortfarande på Vatsimma. Scandinavian 551 has vacated the runway 01 left. Oops. Scandinavian 501 has vacated the runway. 01 left. Tack så mycket till farmer. Just det, de som kommer efter vill ju såklart veta det. Ja, bra input. Jäger, när fyller du? Jag fyller den 5 juli, så det är typ om 2 månader också. Okay, and taxi lights on, runway lights goes off, and yeah. What a messy flight, guys. I'm really sorry about this. I get really confused with all these circles in the flight plan. But here we are finally, 100 hours later at Stockholm Arlanda Airport. What's the error message? That's the default. We'll just take any gate here. Let's take gate number 1. Oh, we're taxiing too quick. Actually, gate 3 seems fine. That's a little outside view. Oops. A little bit further. There we go. Parking brake set. I'm gonna stop the recording so we can review the landing. I mean, the landing was not pretty here. Do we even want to see the landing? Oh, what's the... Let's see on VATSIM, no, not VATSIM, the Volanta, what the landing ratio was. Why can't I finish my flight? Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Oof! It was a rough landing. 525 FPM. Yeah. Well, at least it looks whole, but I think they need to check the aircraft after this landing. Yeah, so that was it. Let's have a look and review the landing from the outside view. It's not going to be pretty. Arlanda from hell. Yeah, this was from hell. Okay. So here everything was fine. All going well, and then shit happened. Sarah Melody, so glad I stayed from the start to finish. This flight has been one of the best videos I've seen. Thank you for the content and good night. Sarah, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for staying here. I really appreciate the kind words, so thank you so much. And I hope you have a good night soon. And we'll see you next time then. By the way, where are you from, Sarah? Can we just go a little bit further here? Why didn't it record all the flight, or what's going on here now? Looks like it's gonna end. Yeah. Oh, okay. Even the recording device stopped. That's interesting. Oh, you're from Ireland, Sarah. Nice. I flew to Dublin not so long ago, like 2 days ago, on Flight Simulator. I've never been to Ireland myself, but I had a friend from Ireland. So yeah, it seems like a nice country. I would like to visit them sometime. Should we just have a look at the ATR? Who was it that wanted to see the ATR? There was someone thinking about buying it. Was it you, 3D Farmer? Or what would you like to do, guys? We have a little bit time. Oh, we're gonna check the EFH key. How far has he been traveling now? If he has... Let's see... AE825. He's airborne. Okay, nice. Let's look and see on the map. He's leaving Finland right now and over the Baltic Sea. But unfortunately I won't be able to catch his flight over my house, otherwise I could go out and film it. Oh, 3D Farmer, it was you. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's check it out. Nice. The ATR. Let's see what I got. I just have the default livery. 42600. I think the 72600 is the most common one. Don't know the difference here. House, livery, whatever. We'll take this one. Save and back. We'll stand at the gate medium. So maybe we can get the... One achievement would be to get the propellers starting to spin. Thank you so much for the follows, by the way, guys, and subs. I really appreciate it and hope you enjoy the stream. Excuse me? Now I know what's happening. This is... yes. Because we are using the flight record replay, blah blah blah. Trying again. Gate 5 small or something. There we go. And we're gonna make it the daytime so we can see better. Ready to fly. Plane, hello. Where did you go, plane? Why can't I move? Where am I? I'm a ghost? Oh! Okay. What's this? Funny. Oh, there. He was there. The ghost appears sometime. Oh, nice. Pilot without a head. Let's see here. Ah, we got in. Now we're gonna do it to daytime. Something like this. Here we go. This is an ATR 72600. I don't remember where I bought it from, but it's quite nice. It even has an internal cabin. Don't think you can open these ones, no. But, oh, I cannot move, now we can. Have to make sure you don't hit these armrests. Ugh. Okay, we're not gonna move all the way back because it seems a little bit hard. Can we just... I wanna have a look at the window. Down. Nice. Nice view. Alright. Back to the cockpit. This is an older aircraft. 3D Farmer, what's interesting with the ATR is that there is no auto throttle. You have to manage that yourself. Oh wow, really? Okay. But we have like... oh wow. Interesting. So, how do we get this flying? We start with the overhead. Where's the battery? I'm looking for available. What's this? Prop brake. Okay, we're not gonna use that. There we have some lights. Seatbelt sign. We can turn it on just for fun. Hehe, love that sound. No device. Yeah, no device. We can also arm. That's the same. So we arm the exit lights. Right. Battery on. Battery select. Emergency maintenance. No, I don't know where we'll. Okay, we have at least the battery on. Okay, so we have the FMGC, nice, or MCDU. 3D Farmer, I guess you got it from the in-game store. I believe it's on sale currently. Yeah, probably. I don't remember actually, but yes, likely. Looks like we do have. We can do import. Maybe. Performance. Aircraft. Cold and dark. Ready for taxiing. Okay, so we can select different modes. Load aircraft. No flight plan loaded. Set flight plan. Login. Pilot ID. So I do think it's. Let's try that then. What's my pilot ID? 96. 0635. Does that mean I'm logged in now? Huh, look! So there you get it. That's nice. Although it's wrong currently, but all good. Duke 1501G, land on an aircraft carrier. That would be cool. We can maybe try and do that. There are some challenges, right? We can try and do that. Okay, so it's coming to live here. Caution, what's the caution here? Electric ACV plus 1+2, hydric blue, low PR, anti-icing, alphas, hydro green, low PR. That's a lot of error messages. Something here then, I guess. Pump on. What's this? Windshield. Oh, okay, we don't touch that. Ping, ping. Oh, there's the external power. Blue pump, that's the blue pump, low PR, that was the message we saw. Will that do anything? No, we got even more error messages. Yeah, I really need to learn to fly this thing. Yeah, I don't know how we even get to start this one. Auto high speed is so much to learn. Wipers, we don't touch that. This is just lights. Pump, engine off. Pump is on. MFC. Oh, Cologne 70. You need to start it in 2 sections. 2 sections. Okay. Aha! No? Like, there are 1 battery here. Oh, engine start. Hang on. Crank, start A, and then start B, start A and B. Are we like... Can you try to start it right off? First N2 and so on. Okay. Okay. So... I wonder... Oh. Great. Trying with the and to look at those error messages. How many do we have? Oh, it's actually starting to spin. That's progress. I have never done that before. First time. Look at that. Okay, now we do the same with the other one. And another one. Oh. Yes. So excited just to see the propeller spinning. I haven't had time to look how we started. So thank you so much, Colon 70. This is good. JKG Spotter, tjenare! Oj, är det lite testning med ATR? Yes! Det är första gången som jag typ lyckas få de här propellerna att snurra. First time the propellers are spinning for me. So this is something. Okay, we got it starting. Let's see now, how many error messages do we have? Okay, we still have some. Electric ACW 1+2. Right, electric. Here's something with electric power, but I don't see any error messages. Probably shouldn't touch this one. I mean, what's this? Only fault oxygen, that should be on. Fault, don't like the fault message. I don't know. Which one is better off? Probably. JKG Spotter, nice, yes. Om du vet lite hur man liksom hur man får igång den här, så berätta gärna det. Jag behöver all hjälp jag kan få här, så vi kan typ få den att komma ut på taxibanan. What is it saying here? Electric ACV 1+2. Anti-icing alphas. Hide green low PR. Anti-icing. So 3 things with anti-icing. Let's see if we can find anti-icing thing then. Engine start. Anti-icing. Here we have something with anti-icing. Fuel. Yeah. Okay. What do you want me to do here? Activate something probably. Okay, that didn't work. No. On. Fault. On. How do you like that? Huh? Still anti-icing pit captain standby. And wasn't those messages we saw here somewhere? These ones? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, that cleared them out. What do we do now? Freddy Farmer, jag lär försöka sova nu, men ha en trevlig natt. Yes, inga problem. Vi hörs och ses, Freddy Farmer. 3D Farmer. Kul att du kunde hänga med och hjälpa till. Tack så jättemycket för landningen. Och guidningen där, hur vi kom vidare från det problemet. Vi hörs och ses. What's this? Anti-icing alphas. Hide green low PR. Hide blue low PR. I've seen those somewhere here. Low PR. Off. Haha. It's getting better. Only 2 error messages. Warning message. Anti-ice alphas. Nope. Where's the anti-alpha alphas? Cologne 70. I just fly the King Air 350 by Black Square as turboprop. Okay, nice. That's a nice plane though. JKG Spotter. Tyvärr inte har haft ATR i 2-3 år, men den har inte fungerat. Men det är fixat. Mycket att lära. Japp. Det är precis så jag känner. Man liksom måste lära sig mycket om det. Fundera på att ta en testflygning någon dag bara för att. Absolut, tycker jag du ska göra. Men alltså det här är ACV 1 plus 2 electric something 1 plus 2 electric. What should we press? Here's something electric. 1 plus 2. Yes, we can press that. We probably shouldn't press this button, which is locked. No. Emergency chart. No. Off. No. I don't know. Fuel. Oh, they haven't complained anything there. We can turn on the beacon light. This one we're off. All good. Power available. What happens if we do this? No, nothing. We'll turn it on like it was. Oxygen. Duke 151G. You have a fault with your ACW 1 and 2 external power. Okay, so we need to have the external power then. Okay, is that why? Where was it again? Saw it there. Nothing seems to happen. So we have the ground power. Mattias Nordby, ACWG off inte fault. Okej, jag ska se. Okej, tack. ACV-buss, vänta ska se, vad hade vi den då? Vänta ska se, det skulle vara off inte fault. ACV, aha, de där. Nej, vänta, off. Elect ACV 1 plus 2. External power. Nu är den off. Men error message försvann inte. Ja. Nu då. Vad är det här? Temperature? Nej, det borde inte vara något där. Main supply. Nej, den hade vi redan gjort. Probes, HEB. And this one, anti-icing fault, mode select auto. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What's this then? DC gen off. Oh dear. Nope. Not good. Back on. Yeah, I don't know. We can maybe just try and fly this thing anyway. I mean, the propellers are spinning. Can we ask for pushback?
We need to start the engines to request ground services.
Oh, we need to stop the engines. Okay, let's stop the engines then. Colon 70, even an experienced pilot had to get an instruction for the ATR as he streamed it on YouTube. Oh, really? Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, every plane is different, and there's so much different this one compared to like Airbus and Boeing 737 and so on. Okay, can we do a taxiing now then? Pushback. All right. Let's try and hang on. Let's disconnect from that sim while we're doing this. Actually, we are disconnected. Oh, good.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes. Hello. Yes, we're ready for pushback. You are so slow. Yes, walk into the nose. Just stand there.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, wipe has been inserted. Can you please push us back now? How does it look inside? Okay.
Locking gear.
Hello. So many error messages. We're just gonna ignore it for now until we've started it. Engines. Straight push back.
Release parking brakes.
Releasing the parking brake. I just did release the parking brake.
Release parking brakes.
Ah.
Release parking
I
brakes.
just did, but it doesn't look like it's connected here, so we need to find a parking brake. Where did I see it? I think it was here. It was something.
Release parking brakes.
Prop brake. Okay, that's a different thing. Idle gate.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, that was not it. Parking brake. Where are you? What's this? This is something else. Should be here somewhere.
Release parking brakes.
How hard can it be to find a parking brake?
Release parking brakes.
The joystick is not connected to that. Mattias, en spak. Yes. Så ska vi
Release parking
se.
brakes.
Kan det vara den här då? Nej. Här då? Nej, det är cockpit door.
Release parking brakes.
Inte landing gear. Flaps. FTR. Den här känns ju som att den liksom
Release parking brakes.
inte gjorde någonting. Parking brake. Var är du? Alltså,
Release parking brakes.
ja, men jag fattar det. Men var? Ska vi se. Vänta, här är någonting. Nej. Okej.
Release parking brakes.
Fönster eller något styrande.
Release
Control
parking brakes.
plus in 2020. Control plus comma. Okay, let's try that. Control comma.
Release parking brakes.
Control plus comma. Control comma. Didn't work.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake. It should be. It's not this one.
Release parking
Prop
brakes.
brake. That's something else, and it's still off. So no. It's gotta be here.
Release parking brakes.
Yes, I know. We will. We're trying to find the correct spark.
Release parking brakes.
Den här alltså. Aha,
Release
parking.
brakes.
Vänta, jag ska läsa vad det skrev. Mattias, stort med yellow stripes. Okej, men det är den här. Eller hur?
Release parking brakes.
Nej. Här. Hallå?
Release parking brakes.
Ja, men nu kan jag... Eller? Kan man flytta... Ja, men alltså nu går det inte att flytta
Release
någonting.
parking brakes.
Alltså... Går inte att flytta den?
Release parking brakes.
Vad är det här? Titta.
Release
This is
parking brakes.
break off. Parking. Now we are in parking. Oh, hang on. No, it's not connected.
Release parking brakes.
Yes. Why can't we push it?
Release parking brakes.
Spak framför din FMC. Yes, men det är väl den framför.
Release Release parking brakes.
Cockpit open door. Varför vill den inte flytta?
Release parking brakes.
Men snälla, ja. Det måste vara den här. Varför kan jag inte flytta på den här längre? Break off. Det måste...
Release parking brakes.
Ah! Nu!
Release parking brakes.
Nej, okej, inte det. Kan vi dra den här lite längre dit och kom igen.
Release parking brakes.
Upp. Ja, den. Så varför...
Release parking brakes.
Vänta. Vi har ju chocks and cones och det där. Kan det inte vara det?
Release parking brakes.
Vänta. Brake temperatures, aircraft. Ground wheel chocks.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Mattias, den är i EMG-mode nu. Yes, då ska vi se. Då ska vi ha den ner dit. Nej, okej. Break off. Fel håll såklart. Kom igen. Man måste liksom hålla in den och typ dra. Så. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. We're finally moving. I love the ATR though. It looks nice. Colon 70, 24 differs. Yeah, it does. So many different controls. Yes, indeed. And you get a parking brakes are usually in the middle. We find it eventually. Thank you so much, Matthias. And Colon 70, I remember that it's so complex from the outside. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the 24 version.
Set parking brakes.
Set parking brake. Så. De är väl satta nu.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Så man måste köra den här wheel chock också. Let's see. Mattias, i teorin ska du pusha med hotel mode. Det är typ ATR sin APU. Okej. Aj då. Och var hittar vi den då? Det typ titta på någon batteri här. On. Den är on där i alla fall. Hans-Olof, god kväll Hans-Olof. Hur är läget? Välkommen. Waiting for confirmation of good engine start. Okay, we'll just... That is working at least with the joystick. Starting the right engine first. There we go. Mattias, är du pilot själv? Du verkar ha bra kunskap kring det här. Here we go. The right engine is starting up. Oh well, can't see it really there. Mattias, varit purser på ATR i 8 år. Nice, okej. Häftigt. Jobbar du fortfarande som det? Coolt. På vilket flygbolag? Okej, då ska vi se. Och så tar vi den andra. kör en confirm good engine start bara för att bli av med de här.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Mattias, ja men inte längre på ATR. Okej, jag förstår. Nice. Var är du på nu? Okej. Och då har vi... Men alltså den här buggen är ju lite... Hello.
Unlocking gear.
Unlocking gear. Alright. Let's see. What else should we do? We have some
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
anti-icing alphas. I don't
Left
know
is clear.
really.
Right is clear.
Here's something with ice. APM. Ska vi se. Hans-Olof, hoppas att du kan flyga till Sandefjord flygplats ikväll. Inte ikväll tyvärr, klockan börjar bli ganska mycket, men kanske imorgon. Så till Sandefjord. Ska vi se. So we have 2 error messages. ACV 1+2 anti-icing. On the other hand, we can probably still final cockpit preparation 1 or 2 AC1 ACW gen but 1+2 loss, so that doesn't seem good. Probes alpha 1+2 HTG failure. Ooh, that doesn't seem good either. External power, we don't need that. I don't know. The column sensor, the irritation is also a bit difficult. What's irritation? Wipers, this is just lights. What's this? Cabin lights. Okay. Emergency, now it's on, now it's armed, I think it should be. This is just lights also. Okay. So we have it like this. This one should be off, right? So I don't even know what we are looking for really. Don't know. Let's just taxi into the runway and set the flap to 1, or okay, there are only 2 modes. Okay, so you have to go all the way to full, or to set flap 15 for takeoff maybe? We're just gonna do a little flight manual like start, and do we have the parking brake on? The throttle isn't connected. Okay. That's hang on, this one might be. Okay, so we have the other throttle here. Condition. Hang on, now we have the parking. We're gonna release the parking brake and jock and cone. Hello, there we go. JKG Spotter, glöm inte att landa på ESGJ. Yes, det ska jag inte glömma bort. Är det Jönköping va? Eller vilken är det? Jag måste kolla sen. The blocker for the thrust level. Colon sensor, the blocker for the thrust level. Aha! Oh. Okay. Now we have full throttle, but we're still not moving. Why? What's this fuel thing? Condition auto. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Break. Nej, nu backar vi också. Mattias, men herregud. Okej. Vi hade inte behövt en pushback, vi hade kunnat göra så här. Okej. Vänta nu. Varför gör den så här? Det är någon inställning. Okej, vad är det som jag missar här? FTR. Upp med dem. Land on an aircraft carrier. Yes, we'll do that. Spotter EFK, hello. I think you are in mid-flight now. I saw your plane. Let's see where you are now. How's the flight? Or have you already landed? Welcome to Stockholm Arlanda then in Sweden. Wow, that was a quick flight once you got airborne. Let me tell you, the pilots did better than I did flying from Helsinki to Arlanda because of the route. You land on an aircraft carrier. Where we can do that after this one. I just want to get this into the air and try a little bit. Nice. So what's the plan now, Spotter? Are you gonna go and visit your friends? Or do some plane spotting? I think most of the planes now, they will departure around 5 a.m. So I think there's not too much activity at Stockholm Arlanda Airport, except for maybe some carriers and a few flights. Yeah, you're going to sleep. Nice. Hope you have a good sleep then, and thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, we got the throttle. Now it's gonna be green. Now it's full throttle. It takes a little bit while for the power to okay, we have FTR. What's the 100% or should it be there? We don't want to this feels like it's, and now we're going back again. Why backwards? This plane is funny. I need to learn it. Alright, enjoy your stay here, Spotter AFHK, and oh my god. Yeah, it was nice that you could join for so long, and really cool that you got on a plane. Stäng av reverse. Var är reverse? Nej men vänta. Titta här. Okej. Ja. Vänta nu. Men var ska de vara på då? Typ så. Eller vänta. Aha, nej vänta. Oj då. Ja, okej. Så då. Titta vad fint. Nu var vi snart på banan här. Okej. Det var väldigt, alltså här står jag med, inte med de här utan med joysticken liksom. Och det är typ en pytteliten knapp. It's a very tiny button on this one. So this is what I'm using, that one, the throttle. Yeah, so the Airbus throttle isn't working exactly. Mattias, det funkar inte. Okej, pedalerna verkar funka i alla fall. Det är nice. Okej, ska vi se. Kan vi köra lite mer fart kanske? Sätter oss ner på pilot seat. Okej, vad behöver vi tänka på när vi startar då? Typ bara basic. Vi kör en liten avstickare här. Alright, landing lights on. beacon is already on. Cannot really see what they are all here, but okay, all the lights on. Han Solo, power back. Yes, but now it's all good. We're just gonna do a departure here. No entry. Very fine taxing here, but we're just gonna ignore this and we are gonna departures here, even though we are not allowed to enter here. Just to test this machine flying. And I wonder if the runway might be a little bit too short. Let's actually... yeah, let's take off in this direction. Heading towards Stockholm. Maybe we can fly to Stockholm and fly over low approach, like maybe to Bromma or something. Yeah, we're just gonna departure full throttle, flaps 15. No idea when we should take off at the speed. 50 knots, 60 knots. Oh, there's some markings, so around 100 probably right now. Nice. Really like the feeling of this aircraft. Landing gear up. What's this? Hydraulic system loss. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So we can't... well, we got one gear up. Oh no. Flap. We got a failure. This ain't good. Not good. Not good. Hydraulic loss. Okay, we got an emergency landing here coming up. Well, at least we got into the air. That's something, at least. Hans Olof, jag saknar Broughton SAS livery för detta flygplanet. Yes, jag kan hålla med dig om det. Jag har inga liveries till den här. Jag har inte flugit den förut, så det är premiärturen. Ja, syns ganska tydligt. Så om jag släpper joysticken så girar vi till vänster, we turn to the left. I don't know how we'll... okay, can we... if we turn the landing gear down again, it's probably not going to work because of the hydraulic loss. Okay, that's a bit strange. Where is Stockholm? Can we maybe just bring a simple chart or like map? Where is Bromma? Let's reduce the speed a little bit here. Okay, we're actually flying in the right direction. Hans Olof, flyg till Skavsta. Det är lite för långt just nu, tror jag. Tror vi nöjer oss med Bromma. Ja, just det. Så får jag köra. Let's try to Retract the landing gears. Nope. Still not working. So we are missing something with the hydraulics. If we go into the... Okay, so this is gonna be a bit tricky. We're gonna try and have a look here at the overhead panel while also holding the joystick in some kind of... If I release it, we're gonna... Yeah, it's good. It's not gonna be good. Okay. Hydraulic. Come on, why can't I zoom out? Oh, there. Let me think. Hydraulic, main, electrical power. Hydraulic power. Off. No. Low pressure. Gear down. Sync rate. Okay. So you're just gonna ignore all the error messages, just gonna enjoy the flight here a little bit for a while. Where are we? Oh, there's Globen. You see that over there? Stockholm Globe. Oh, and that's Kista, the Tower of Kista. Now I know where we are. It's quite realistic with the roads and so. Yeah, Duke 151G. We're gonna do the aircraft landing soon. We're just gonna land at an airport here nearby. There's the airport. There's Bromma. All right. Let's try and do the landing. Gear down. I would appreciate if the gear would come down. Reduce speed. Try again. Why? Okay. We are gonna land with 2 gears only. Gear up. Gear down. Oh, there we go. Nice. So welcome to Stockholm, everyone. This is Stockholm City. Can we remove this sun? No. Let's increase the speed a little bit. Landing gear is down and so forth. Oh, there is Stockholm's Stadshus, 3 kronor. Oh, and the castle, Drottningholm. And here is where is Vasa Museet in Djurgården? Oh, there. There's the Vasa ship. And Gröna Lund. And Circus. And there's Globen. Nice. Okay. I think the airport... Where did it go? Brahma, where are you? There. Runway in sight. Okay, reduce the speed. I don't think we're still at the flap 15. Full flap. We do get some kind of, yeah, we always speed warning because we are too fast with the flaps. Now it's all good. We're at 140 knots. A little bit stutter. Duke 15. No, I can spell it. 151G. Butter that landing for the nation. Oh, I doubt this will be a butter. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Oh, they're coming in too high. It's not a good start. Marcus Nilsson, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. No, I can't hold it with my right hand. It's wrong. Well, okay. We're gonna do an outside landing this time. View from the outside. Oop. Oop. Touchdown zone. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Decent, at least. Let's turn here, even though there's no real marking. We're back on the ground, safe on the ground. I think it was quite okay, but not butter really. So this is Stockholm Bromma Airport, and now we're gonna do the aircraft hangar. Alright, enough with this one. I need to learn how to fly it properly, but it's promising. Okay, the brakes are not working. Why? No! No! Okay, we're gonna end this flight here. Embarrassing to end it with a crash in the building. Okay. Let's see then, how do we do the... I usually just do the free flight, so this will be interesting. Challenge League, is that where we go? Or activities? Activities, maybe career, no. Hans Olof, landningen var helt okej. Yes, tack. And Discovery. Flight training, low altitude, landing challenges. Yes, this must be probably weird. Precision landing. Strong wind. Lukla, that's the famous one. What else we got? Famous, epic. Where do we find the carrier? I've never... What are we gonna do here then? Is this the... No, this is not the carrier. Where do we find that? Precision, epic, strong wind. No, it's gonna be somewhere else. Low altitude, flight training, landing challenges. Discovery, custom content. What's the discovery? Okay, so you fly to visit different cities just to sort of have a view. Okay. Flight training, no. Low altitude. Grand Canyon. Oh, there are some fighter jets. Where's the carrier landing thing? Famous, epic, strong wind. No, precision landing. It's gonna be the precision landing thing. Should be. Nope. Activities. Challenge League. Could this be a bit maybe? Here we have something. Precision landing. Courchevel. World photographer activities. No, it's not this one. Let's go back here then. Low altitude rally race. What's the rally race? That's just like, yeah, no. That, we'll check that. Low altitude. Alps. Just flying low altitude really. Red Bull Air Race, Discovery, Custom Content. Animals for American Flight Simulator, no. Don't they have it? Hang on, Discovery, no, that was just the different places and landing challenges. Let's go back here then. Precision landing was not there. Famous. Brisbane, Christchurch. No, just famous landing airports. Epic. What about this one? MCAS Precision Landing, Miramar. Okay, should we try this one? Start challenge. Okay. What are we gonna do? Just land at a normal airport? Let's try it. With an F-18. Han Solo of Svalbard. Vi kan kollas in Svalbard efteråt. Ah, landing challenges Svalbard. Okej, okay. Fanns det Svalbard med på... This one is taking time to load. Okay, let's just see. This was the one we tried to do. Another one here. Oh, this one. Okay, let's try this one then. Svalbard. Don't know why it's taking so long time for it to load. Top score 1.8 million points. What's so different to land here then? Or difficult? Alright. So not sure, are we controlling? Funny. Now the throttle is working for the Cessna. let's see, flaps 10 degrees. Oops. Should we be outside maybe? Julius Norman NO Noria. Full flap. Failed? What? How is that a fail? Why can't I click anywhere? Hello mouse, get back here. How is that a fail? I don't understand this challenge. And my mouse is for some reason... select, okay. Activities menu. That's strange, like you couldn't control with the mouse. So you could only do with the arrow and then spacebar. Alright, I need to check out what else to do later on. But for now guys, I think it's time to wrap up the stream. I've been streaming for a while and it's getting late. So I'm gonna continue to do challenges where you want me to fly and so on, and upload the videos later. And I'll be back streaming tomorrow evening, so let me know if there's any specific route you would like me to do, and I'll try to do that. I have some requests already, so yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in guys, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you do, please hit the like and the follow button, and we'll see you tomorrow evening for a new flight somewhere in the world. Yeah, take care everyone, and have a good night. Ciao.